Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. Appreciate you all and welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not. And the fair act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. A couple things then, happened since I've been posting Chrisean videos up, y'all. Couple things, okay? There's been a little back and forth that I'm kind of confused on because I did hear Chrisean Rock say that she was moving. She did just say this, that she was moving because, Karlissa keeps popping up on her, okay? And Karlissa took to social media and she said that it's not her fault that, her address is out there like that. Her address is out there, because of other things, but not her, because she said she was very careful when she showed up to her house. Now, I'm going to say this, y'all. This is one of the reasons why I do not don't like pop-ups. I don't like no pop-ups. And if I invite you to my house, I don't want you to just pop up with nobody without asking me, can that person come? I don't care who it is. Okay? It could be your grandmama, grandpa, cousin, uncle, sister, brother, whatever it is. If you tell me you're coming by and then you got a +1 and you didn't run it by me before you came, then I just don't deal with that. Okay, y'all? I don't. Okay? You have to let me know who you bring in over here because I want to know, I want to decide. Okay, y'all? So, Karlissa, whatever her name is, Karlissa, she said this. Now this is kind of odd to me because other people were saying, why is you showing up at her house? Because she showed up the first time and now she's on her way to her house again because she said she want her father to meet, his great grandbaby. Okay, y'all? And she said she's popping up on, Chrisean again. And a lot of people was in the chat saying, why don't you call her? Why is you just popping up at her house? Which same thing I was thinking, like, what is wrong? Why don't they just talk on the phone behind closed doors, like, can I come over, blah, 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 like normal people do, and make an appointment to come by somebody's house? Don't just pop up on them. And Karlissa, this is what she said, so you got to give it to her because she said, she's fine with that. But she said that Chrisean told her that she would prefer her to pop up. So I don't understand why, on one hand, you got Chrisean saying that she's moving because of her popping up. And then on the other hand, you got Karlissa saying that she told me that she prefer it like that. And she said it's on the live that she did say that to her. Okay, y'all. So I'm not understanding that whole situation. I'm really not. But I'm going to say this. Karlissa, just because you trust people doesn't mean that she know them enough to trust them too. Now, I ain't saying your father is a hitman or anything like that. I'm not saying that. But Karlissa comes with a crew of people. She comes with camera people and all kind of stuff that she comes with, and security or whatever that she has in her inner circle when she come back. And y'all, you can't trust people no more. You cannot trust everybody. And just because Karlissa trusts them, that don't mean that, Chrisean can trust them. I'm just saying. Okay, y'all? You don't never know when you're going home and Karlissa goes home and the cameraman goes home that he's not talking to his kids at home. Because I'm telling y'all, people will say, I'm not going to say nothing about your address and this and that and this. And at the same time, or I'm not going to mention you this, da. And at the same time, they'll go and mention it to somebody else. And this is how word gets around. Okay, y'all? So you have to be careful about who you're dealing with and keep up with the people that you bring to your house. Because so when something goes down, you're going to know where it came from. Okay, y'all? Has Karlissa to know that they don't drop her off and then go home and just mention it to their child. You don't know if these people got kids, whatever. Yeah, I went to, her house today and I videoed, I'm saying I was with Karlissa when she went over there to see her grandbaby and I saw the grandbaby. They could just be just talking a regular talk, but you never know how stuff gets out. Okay, so just because Karlissa didn't say or put it on a camera and show her address, it doesn't mean that it didn't come from her. That somebody, now I do know that everybody been posting, she's been posting her own stuff, front of her house and the back of her house, all kind of stuff has been being posted, and she goes live a lot and all of this other stuff, and you got to be careful about going live, because even though you don't people can find you through your IP address. They still can. When you go live, a lot, you can, I'm telling y'all, people can find you that way. So this is why I'm not a type of person that like to do, I'm not even with all of that mess. Okay. This is why I just record and go about my business. Okay. But at the same time, I'll do a live here and there, but it's not my cup of tea. And these young kids, they got to learn. It's so many people that has passed away from doing lives, okay, that then got hit up while they're doing a live. So she have to be careful about that. Now, she did say that she called herself is about to move because she's being blessed. But I'm going to say this. If you're going to do the same thing you did at the last place, then what's the purpose? You got to be careful who is, running around, running their mouths. And I did not know this, y'all. I got to say this, too. I did not know. I didn't pay attention. She looked familiar, but I wasn't like, I told you I just started watching the baddie stuff. Okay, I just started watching it. So I didn't really pay attention to the DJ Sky that she was somebody from the show. I didn't put it together. Then I just noticed people started talking about her too. So it's a lot been going on that I haven't been posting about, but I'm here now. Okay, y'all, I'm here. Okay. So this is another thing I am so confused about with Chrisean, because she says that, she posting up stuff saying that this is her friend. She's posting up saying that, she's going on a date and she likes somebody and they cuddling and this and that and that and this. And Lord have mercy, y'all. She's caught out holding hands with this guy. And everybody is like, oh, this is her new man. This is her new man. And she was like, stop putting people with me. But if you're out holding hands with this person, then 9 times out of 10, people is going to think that this is your new boo. Okay, y'all? Y'all, it's a lot coming up, okay? So people pulled up, like, his record, all kind of stuff. People been pulling up on him. Chrisean has a serious fan base, okay? And their past fan base, they're like private detectives. Okay, y'all. They are like private detectives. If she's with somebody and they see their faces, they are going to match that person's face up and find out who that person is and all kind of stuff. This is what's going on, okay, in her world right now. She has been opened up to the world, and it's no closing it right now. Everybody is trying to keep up with what she's doing, who she's with. A lot of people it seems like a little obsession, and then other people is seeming like they actually care about her and want to see her win. Okay, and then there's other people that's haters that keeps up with you too, just the hate. Okay, y'all know how that go. Now, what caught my eye was his sweater, y'all. The S to the E to the X. Okay. And then he had something posted on his social media talking about he's hanging out with a female, but he ain't got a chance to hit it yet and all of that. And then he come out with this sweater with this S to the E to the X on there. It just makes you wonder, what is the purpose of that, y'all? I'm just saying. It's kind of disrespectful. To me, I think it's kind of disrespectful for her to start, even if she was seeing somebody or dating somebody, them to wear a shirt like this. And everybody's already feeling like, he's using her in the first place. Okay, so I just can't get with that part. I think he's kind of disrespectful, even with the tweets that he put up. Now, another thing that they said about this guy is that he had a lot of like white and Hispanic, Spanish, what they call this, Hispanics, females on his public, social media. And he started erasing all this stuff when he started, talking to Chrisean. Okay. So, I'm just saying, y'all, he likes different race. Didn't I'm just saying it wasn't no black girls on there that I know of. Nobody's talking about that. Okay. Now, this is another thing that they have been talking about because we're going to go into some things. And y'all know me, I had to throw some numbers up to match up with what was being put out new. Okay, I'm going to just keep throwing numbers up because so far the numbers ain't been lying. So we're going to just stick with the numbers, okay, over here. I'm just saying, y'all. Now, DJ Sky, word on the street is DJ Sky, y'all, is a hater. She's just pretending to be, Chrisean's friend. They said she really ain't down for her like that. And y'all, mm, mm, mm. they're saying that she's the one that hooked her up with this guy. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this. This DJ Sky is from the same city. She's born in the same city and state where Chrisean is from. So I'm starting to wonder, were they friends before all of this happened in the first place? And was this all game in the first place? Or did they know each other or something before the show and all of that other stuff? Because they're from the same place from what I found. Okay? So I'm gonna just say it like this. Is this somebody that's been in her past before the show and all of that? Okay, that's my question. Now, they're saying that she's the one that hooked her up with this guy, not Whack 100. Now, some people is connecting him to Whack 100 just because Whack 100 is following the guy or something like that. They said, because I was trying to figure out, and I've been going to people's page and checking out to see what proof did they have to put up and say that this guy was connected to Whack 100. But somebody came in my comment section and they were like, the only thing that they're pretty much saying is that Whack 100 was following him or he was following Whack 100, one or the other. Okay, y'all? And they're saying this is why that they know each other. Okay, y'all? I need a little bit more proof than just that. Okay? If it's a difference of friends list and stuff like that. But when you just got somebody that's following somebody, Whack 100 could just be being nosy to see who this guy is. And maybe he can get close to him. And I'm just saying. We'll find out who he knows. Because everybody, y'all saw how fast it was for them to find out who this guy was. So I'm just saying. They're saying that DJ Sky, her best friend, is the one that hooked her up with this guy. So if he's bad news and DJ Sky is the one that brought him into the play, then does that mean she's bad news too? I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying, okay? Just saying. All right. So this is the guy. His name is Kevin Gaynor. Okay, y'all? So, of course, they say he's 20 years old, 6'4". Good God, he's tall. Okay, 6'4", 20 years old. And this is who she decided to give a chance to. Now, we know a lot of celebrities been talking about they trying to get up with her and this and that and that and this. But she chose somebody that's somewhat in the industry because he's trying to be a rapper. But at the same time, he hasn't really made it like that. So, and he's younger than Chrisean. So maybe, I'm just saying, y'all, this could have turned her on in the first place that he reminds her of Blueface. This is what when I first seen him, I was like, wow. As soon as I saw him, I was like, it's something up with this. So, just him looking like him a little bit, like a younger version. So I put in his name, Kevin Gaynor. I put his name in. And, 3 6s pops up on the side over here. And I was like, okay, let's see what else pops up, okay? Because I didn't know his full name at first when I put the other in. But as soon as I put this in, lo and behold, y'all, look what pops up. Piece of Shitika pops up. Okay, y'all? I have to, block the word out so it won't be no cuss word on here. But Piece of Shitika pops up. Okay, y'all? Under his real name. When I first saw the tweet, I'm hanging out with a female that I haven't even got a chance to hit yet. I thought that was so disrespectful. This is how he talks. And people really think that he's a good guy. The numbers haven't been lying so far, and I'm going to just stick with them, okay? The 38 was popping up. The 83 was popping up in his numerology. And when I put his real name in, which I didn't know at first, and now I do, it says piece of SH, add to the T. This is what pops up, y'all. I kid y'all not. This is why I put it up, because I didn't want y'all to think that, I was on some bull, okay? Street Association stalker popped up too. Okay, y'all? This is what popped up under his name. Um, this is some picture that, people put out. They start bringing up videos of DJ Sky and people saying that, her breath is off the chain, hot, 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 like fire. And the guy made a face that, like she's smelling. Okay, y'all? And before this guy made this face, she was all in his face and acting like everything was cool, and she was trying to, model for him and do a 360 turn so he could see what she's working with. Word on the street is this guy is somebody that was talking about Chrisean like a dog, with Blueface. And she was all in his face, and everybody say that, she's kind of fake and phony. Anybody that's on baddies, I wouldn't suggest y'all to be friends with. Maybe the girl with the blonde hair, the one with the short hair, she seemed like she was rocking with Chrisean throughout the whole thing. She did. But I haven't seen the whole thing yet. So, that's all I saw. That she seemed like she was somewhat could have been her friend. But everybody else, I wouldn't trust anybody in that house. I wouldn't trust anybody. And if this is how she met DJ Sky through that show, Chrisean is in for a rude awakening, y'all. She is. Because if you will do anything, if you will put up pause just to be, go have pause sessions every time you on a show just to be in a show, it ain't that serious, is it, y'all, to be on a show and you gotta, I'm just saying, put your dukes up just to stay on it. And it depends on how good you are at putting your dukes up if you're gonna come back. Chrisean. This is why I say, did she know this female? And I'm sure some Chrisean Rock, fans coming in here, you're going to let me know. But did she know this female right here before, y'all, that she went on the baddie show? Okay? Were they friends before this all started? Or did she just meet her on the baddie show and this is who she called her best friend? See, one thing about the industry, you got to be so super careful, even not in the industry. If you're a type of person that people hate on you, if you're the type of person that people hate on you, you have to be so careful about who you choose as your right hand. Okay, y'all? You have to be so very careful. And this is not even if you're a celebrity. If you're just a person walking the street, so many people have gotten killed because they got lined up. I mean, not killed. Ugh, what did I say that for? Oh, my God. Taken out, y'all. Taken out. That's what I meant to say. So many people have gotten taken out, y'all, because of the fact, y'all, hanging out with the wrong people. Thinking people that they're friends, and they're not really their friends. Just like Shanquilla Robinson, that went out of town with some people. Okay, that she thought they were her friends and ended up not being her friends. None of them, y'all. None. So this is what Chrisean Rock gonna have to wake up and learn. Okay? And it's not that easy. I'm gonna be completely honest. When you're that young, it's kind of hard to, tell who's really your friend and who's not. But you got to be careful of what you choose, especially when you're around money. When you're around money and you're dealing with your life and you got people that actually can't stand you to the point where they really, really, truly, truly can't stand you, you got to be careful of that person that you're hanging around and letting them know all your business and this and that and that and this. Because soon as that person gets mad at you, here they go running to tell somebody so that they can try to, stir up some stuff. Because this is what haters do. It's one thing to get into it with somebody and y'all not talking anymore and you go your way and they go theirs and leave it at that. A lot of people don't do that. They want to hit you where it hurts. So she has to be careful about, I'm just saying, y'all, she has to be careful about that. Because people are ruthless out here in these streets. Okay? And she's making money now. She got a lot of people that's really, really hating on her. Including Blueface other baby mama. Okay? And they all living in the same state and stuff. That's not good. It's not. So, DJ Sky High Baby. This is what is on her IG. So as soon as I put that in, of course you see the 131, and y'all already know what the 113, 131, and 311 represents. Not honest, a liar, okay, y'all, a backstabber, a deceiver, something just not right, okay, y'all. So that 131 pops up under DJ Sky's whole little name that she puts up on her IG, okay, y'all. Even taking somebody out more than anybody else, even deadlier, is popping up under this right here, y'all. DJ Sky High Baby, okay? Even deadlier. So people were saying this. Now somebody just put up a post, y'all. Somebody just put up a post, and they said that Whack 100 is not who she needs to be worried about. She needs to be really worried about DJ Sky. And when that came up even deadlier, I was like, oh my God. Was somebody right who put that post up, y'all? And another thing that popped up is new boyfriend under the Sky, the DJ Sky's stuff. Okay, y'all? New boyfriend popped up. And people are saying that this new boyfriend, I'm just saying, y'all, was brought into Chrisean's life by DJ Sky. Okay, y'all? So when that popped up, I was like, wait a minute. So people are on to something with this right here. Okay? The Great Beast pops up too. Under this DJ Sky stuff. Okay? 3 and 3 popped up. Now, when 3 and 3 popped up, it made me think about when she was in the store. I think they were in Target or wherever they were, her and this guy, and somebody that was with them had on a sweater or a shirt say 333, half evil. This is what the shirt said, y'all, when she was with somebody else, okay? I was like, is there something to this 33 and 333? Okay, but we're going to look that up in a second. I'm going to pull it up. But DJ Sky, I think this is her real name. Her name is Cleo Raman. Now, if this is wrong, yeah, I'm sure somebody going to let me know. But this is all I could pull up, that this was her real name. And look what's popping up, 232, y'all. The year of Skull and Bones, 223. Okay, y'all? This is coming up under DJ Sky's name, allegedly, if this is her real name. This is what's popping up. And don't y'all see that 44 over there? Kiss of Demise is popping up, y'all. Y'all know I be talking about that. You remember on Scarface? No, not Scarface. The Godfather. When his brother, Scarface's brother, tried to be on some little shiesty stuff behind his back. And he waited until the mother or somebody passed away in order to take his own brother out because his brother was full of crap. Okay, y'all? But he kissed him before he took him out. When he found out that he was the one that tried to set him up, he kissed him. I got that picture. People was like, oh, she got a man kissing a man. No, this is why I got that picture. Because it is the kiss of demise. And this is why I put that picture up. Because, I've had some of those myself. Okay, y'all? People just close to you. You love, but they don't love you that way. You know what I'm saying, y'all? And you just feel like, enough is enough. You know what I'm saying, y'all? You just feel like enough is enough. So Secret Agent popped up too. Under DJ Sky's name, y'all. Enchantment popped up, and this made me think about Big Scar in Memphis. Because some artist named Enchanting or something like that, she was with Big Scar when he was taken out, and everybody said that was a sacrifice too, y'all. Okay? So Enchantment popped up under hers. So I was like, wow. Hate Attack pops up. Haters come in different sizes, y'all. Different faces, different sizes, okay? Hate Attack popped up under this person's name as well. Hallelujah popped up too, y'all. And I want y'all to pay attention to the fact that Glorilla and, Nasty Red have been trying to get her to come to her concerts and open and do shows with them and hang out with them. And she cannot trust them when they're trying to make their way up that ladder. They will do anything. And people have been talking about this till they're blue in the face on social media. But sometimes people, they don't listen. Okay? Because I saw Nasty Red do another show and she went and did the show with her again. And she needs to keep stuff professional, show up, do her little show, and bounce. And don't get up on me, girl. Don't nobody know what your juices is doing. Okay, y'all? I wouldn't be so close up on Nasty Red like that. I'm just saying, y'all. I'd be careful, especially when you're around your baby. You don't know what kind of germs that thing is going to drop up off of her on you. So I'm just saying, I just feel like Chrisean needs to be careful about who she's being around. Okay? So this guy right here, he looks like he's with them. My understanding. 333 half evil. When that 333 popped up, I don't know, y'all. And then that 3-3 popped up under the name. And then I put Sky in and 3-3 popped up again. 131 popped up again. Y'all see 131 popped up under Sky. And it popped up under her real name, y'all. Okay? And then 111. That's the sacrificial number. She better watch herself. Seriously. She needs to watch herself. Now, I want to see what comes up under 333. Because remember I told y'all this. I said, I'm wondering if somebody is guiding her to do certain things. The fact that her numbers have all that 111 and 1111 stuff under it. So I'm wondering if people guiding her because she was posting certain things on 111 and 1111 stuff, either the time or the date, and I was like, I wonder, is she doing this on purpose just to keep people talking about her, or is she somebody telling her to do this stuff? So of course that came to my mind, but we don't know. But 333 half evil. Some people think this is funny to play these little games. You know, 1 minute you saying that, you know, let's pray, that's this, that's that. But then you got people in your entourage just putting up sweaters with SEX on there and you holding his hand and you supposed to be somebody that's trying to get close to God. It just makes you wonder. You know what I'm saying? This is why I say I wonder sometimes, is she just playing games with everybody? Sometimes I just be wondering about Chrisean. Because it's just some stuff that don't be adding up. Just like the Karlissa saying that, you know, she told me to pop up. And then she get on social media and say, I'm moving because she's popping up. So it's just certain things. Then you say, this guy's not your boyfriend. You know, he's a friend. And then y'all coming out holding hands. I'm just saying, y'all, some stuff just odd to me. You know, if you for God and then at the same time, you know, you with somebody that got 333 on the back of their sweater in the sense, I'm half evil and stuff like that. I just question certain things, okay, y'all? Because if you're trying to be closer to God, you don't play games. It's no rat in the fence with that. And, you know, you'll find that out sooner or later if you keep playing these games. So I put in 333 just to see what will pop up, and the black cube of Saturn pops up. And this, y'all, if you think I'm lying, go to gematria and put in the black cube of Saturn, and 333 pops up. And I just was talking about the black cube of Saturn because this is what Jay-Z has in the front of that museum that he just put his, you know, all the Bible scripture stuff on. He got a black cube of Saturn on there. Okay? And we all know that this about Satan worship stuff. So with somebody to have 333 on their I'm just saying, y'all, you can't play both sides. You cannot do that. What else popped up on here? That's weird. Walmart popped up because that's when Walmart, when they saw her in the store with the baby head, you know, not holding the baby right. That was Walmart. So Walmart popped up too. Reincarnate also equals 333 too. Black cat, which they say is, you know, witches use black cat stuff in their witchery stuff. 333. Useless popped up too. 333. Mm, 3-6 Mafia popped up under 333, and we all know that they are into some satanic stuff too. 3-6 Mafia. What else? Traitor. Like somebody deceives you or something like that. A traitor is popping up. So that was enough for me, to be honest with y'all. When I saw that 333 and I saw the traitor popped up, I was like, she needs to truly be careful. Pirates popped up too. She needs to truly be careful, y'all, who she's hanging around, y'all. Seriously. I don't know if she's paying attention. 333 half evil. And then he has the S to the E to the X on his stuff. I just found that odd, y'all. What's so funny about being half evil? Nothing to me is funny about somebody saying that I'm half evil. I ain't all the way evil, but I'm half evil. I don't get it. I don't get it, y'all. So I just wanted to jump on here and let y'all see what was popping up, because I try to still keep y'all in the, in the know as far as the numbers is concerned. But yeah, you can't keep playing these games, and she better start making better decisions on the people that she's hanging around, y'all. She have to. And I know it might get frustrating for her that everybody is like nitpicking on everything she's doing, but a lot of people is concerned about it, because we have been seeing the same pattern over and over and over again in the industry. We have been seeing the same pattern right before other people gets taken out. So it is what it is. She has a lot of people that's concerned about her. And this woman, another thing that's been going on is this woman that an older woman that apparently it got some screws missing. And she has been, I guess, stalking this guy that Chrisean has been hanging around with. And the first thing that came to my mind is, what are the odds of Chrisean letting go of one person that's attached to somebody that's strange? I mean, just strange in itself that you'll stay with somebody for that long of a time, and they're running around cheating on you, doing all of this other stuff. So this is why I say that as far as Jaden. Okay, but Jaden, he was with Jaden first. Okay, y'all. Now, the second thing is, how do you mess around and go and start whatever they got going on? Is they dating or not? Walking through the store holding hands? I don't know. They friends, whatever it is. But what are the odds of you dropping one good for nothing and picking up another good for nothing? And I know that Chrisean is like, oh, he's cool people, he's this, he's that. The numbers is not saying that, y'all. The numbers is not saying that. And she have to be careful of people that wants to be in the industry. It's just like when you start doing blogging, it's so many people reach out to you. It's a lot of people that is really sweet that reaches out to you. And, they seem like they're really sweet. I'm going to say it that way. And you talk to them back and forth. But there are so many people that have reached out to me through IG, through my, my emails, all kind of stuff. And they don't come out. And this is what I like people to do. If you're going to, try to get close to me in a way as far as, through the internet, because I don't talk to nobody on the phone or nothing like that. But if you're going to try to get close to me, even just chit-chatting through the emails and stuff like that, let me know up front if you're trying to, start a page and all of this other stuff, and this is what you really want in the first place. Don't just, I'm just saying, don't, reach out to me and you talking to me, and then all of a sudden, oh, I'm about to start a page, or blah, 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 or, you know what I'm saying, y'all? I don't like that, because it just seems like that's what you wanted in the first place. That is what you wanted in the first place, and it kind of bothers me. when somebody just don't be upfront about something. You know, a lot of people reach out to me and they be like, you know, I'm starting a page and, you know, could you give me some advice or blah, 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 blah. And I feel better with them doing that, but not just pretending like, oh, let me just send you this information and let me send you that information and blah, 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 blah. Oh, and by the way, I'm about to be a blogger, or I am a blogger already, and I blah, 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 blah. And that just kind of gets under my skin because it seems like that's what. So if I'm not even no celebrity, okay, y'all, and people try to get close to you just so they can, you know, and I noticed this ain't just me. This happens to other people. You know, I was paying attention. I pay attention to little stuff too. You know, some people. I was looking at MHB page over there, and he had this guy on his page. I forgot his name. I forgot his name. C something. I don't know. He had this guy on the page with him, and he be on the page with him all the time. Every time he go live or whatever, this guy pops in and he's on the page with him and he's answering questions and he walks away and, you know, he kind of keep everything going while he's moving around doing whatever it is he's doing. And as soon as they had got into it, this same guy that was on this page calling himself had his back, then he got his own channel, and then now he's talking about him on his channel. I can't stand that, y'all. I cannot stand it. So if just bloggers are doing this to each other, and then I saw something about, you know, MHB, his mom, you know, she's sick and everything, and he was saying that he was, you know, his mom wasn't going to be around that much longer, okay? And I was kind of feeling for him, like, you know, when you're losing your mom or your father, that's some serious stuff to deal with, okay, y'all? And no matter what, if you're a man or a woman, you know, guys be hurt too when they lose their parents, if they really care about the parents, okay, y'all? And this guy that was over there on his page, acting as if he cared about him, he turned around and put on his page that bees pass away every day. This is what he said, and that was so... I was like, you was just on the page with him acting like you cool with him, and then as soon as, you know, his mother gets sick, you're going to post up a video talking about bees pass away every day. And he was calling his mother a bee. And I was like, wow. I could, y'all, y'all just don't even know the half of what people deal with on a daily basis. So I can just imagine what Chrisean is going through. I could just imagine it, especially when you have, you know, people reaching out and you try to help them and then they just try to dog you after you try to help them and all of this stuff. That kind of got to get to you. That's why I said she has to be careful what she's doing. You know, instead of, you know, keep buying big houses and all of this stuff. I think her security is the most important thing, because her and Junior is the most important thing. And another thing that she has to be careful of, because as soon as you start making money, people start coming out the woodwork, y'all. People you ain't talked to 20, 30 years, you start popping up, and you're like, what the heck is going on? All these people popping up now, but you wasn't talking to me at first. You know what I'm saying? You talk about me and all of this, but now you want to be my buddy. She got a house full of people. She has a house full of people there with kids and everything. And you're like, what is all these people for? This is what I was telling y'all, that you got to sit back and you have to do a reality check on yourself. Okay? And you have to think about, you know, what's best for you and Junior right now. And you have to, I noticed that, you know, you don't see her with her sisters and stuff like that. You don't see her with them, but you see her with other people more. And you got to wonder if those other people was really in a corner like that. And if she was to stop taking care of certain people, would they start, you know, putting her on blast and all this, because this is what people do. So she just needs to just, you know, if she do decide that she's going to move, because apparently this is something that she's thinking about doing, I hope she moves out that state, because she don't need to be in the same state where Blueface is. I'm going to just say that completely. She don't need to be in the same state with them. She don't need to be where Karlissa could just bring random people to her house and all of that stuff. She don't need that. Whenever her and Karlissa is going to come and meet with the baby, Karlissa needs to leave her crew at home. If this is what you really want to do, is just see your grandchild, then all of this other stuff is not important. You don't need cameras to come see your baby and all of that stuff. You do not need that. Just come see your baby and your grandbaby and bounce. It doesn't have to be a show, because it just makes it seem like it's fake and phony, that the only, you got all these cameras to come see the baby. It just seems fake when you do that. I'm just saying, y'all. Especially if you really trying to come see your grandbaby or your great grandbaby or whatever it is. It just seems fake with all the cameras out. Like you're going to get paid off of, she wouldn't spend money on the child. Yes, she did. She bought the baby a bunch of gifts. But at the same time you bought the baby a bunch of gifts, you're getting your money back because you are filming everything. So everybody's going to hit you up, and, the views is going to go up, and then you're going to get paid all this money right back. It just seems like it's about money. And that's where I just want her to draw the line. At first she was saying she wasn't letting them in with no cameras. Then she changed her mind. Chrisean got to get her mind right and decide what's best for her. And she got to stick to it. This is another thing that Pisces does. Well, you do when you're younger, and then when you get older, you don't do it as much. But, when you're young, you'll say, like, I'm not going to do this, and I'm not going to do that. And then somebody come around, and then you do the very thing you said you wasn't going to do. But when as you get older and you see how things are, Pisces stick to their words about stuff. When they say, I'm not going to let you bring no cameras in, you doggone well ain't going to bring no cameras in. If they say, don't stop by my house and I didn't tell you to come back. Or they say, don't bring nobody to my house and you ain't asked me could they come. Or you ain't getting in and you don't get in. Well, I already told you. I already told you. So she's going to have to get to a point where, her no means no, her yes means yes. And she's going to have to air out everybody. She's going to have to just close out even the internet for a little while and sit back and think about, everybody that she's taking care of. Do I need to take care of these people? Do these grown people need to be taking care of their own self and their kids? Because I noticed that she went shopping and she bought a bunch of toys and I was like, do all them people live in her house, or is they just guests coming to visit her and stuff like that? But other people are saying on their channel, so I don't know if it's true or not, but I'm going to just say allegedly, she got a house full of people she's taking care of. When one person is the breadwinner and nobody else is helping, that's a lot of stress in itself, y'all. And who needs that stress like that at that young of an age? They don't. They don't. You're not obligated to take care of other people. You're not. And just because you got it now don't mean you're going to always have it. She talk about, she's going to be rich and she this, she that. You don't be rich, Chrisean, by wasting money. You can't get rich wasting money. Some people was talking about this pacifier. She just bought a blinged out pacifier for $40,000. And I'm like, that $40,000 could have went toward his college. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Sometimes this money just don't last that long. It doesn't. And every year is always something else new, or it's always another female pop out. And that the industry is good at trying to replace people. I'm going to just say that as well. So you get in and you get this money while you can. Don't waste it and just throw it away. And when I say throwing it away, I'm like, do you really need a blinged out pacifier? I'm just saying, y'all. It's her money. She can spend it how you want to. But if you're thinking about you and Junior's future, you have to think about all of that too. Because right now, it seems as if her and Blueface is kind of piggybacking off of each other. She buys a new car, he buys a new car. She buys some new jewelry, he buy his woman some jewelry. They're trying to keep up with each other. And that's not, somebody gotta be the grown up in this situation. It should be a point where he be like, what is she doing with her money? Because she sure ain't buying this and she sure ain't doing that. And while he's further getting in the hole and getting in debt, you stack yours. You stack some. You don't just spend it all. And you don't just keep letting everybody come live with you. Because you just don't know. You will look up and you is looking like, well, how did I get here? I got all these people that I'm taking care of. How did I get here? So she needs to sit back and decide some things too. Now maybe she's the type of person that don't like being by herself. It's a lot of people that's like that as well, that don't like being by themselves. But I can see you have a roommate or something like that. But do you need a whole house full of people? I'm just saying, y'all. And who are all of these people? Are they family members? Are they friends? Are they everything has to be y'all considered. When you have enemies, you have to think about everything. Everything. There are people in your own household that will send you straight off. Okay? That would love to see your downfall. There are people in your own household. So you have to make sure everything right at home before you can be right anywhere. And that's another thing that she needs to sit down and just think about. All of this working that she's doing and doing shows and this and that and this and, get endorsements, getting paid for these interviews and this and that and this, that should be for her and her baby. Point blank, period. I can see her helping people when she want to help somebody out from time to time, but just taking care of grown folks is not the thing to do, y'all. It's not. And a lot of people is suggesting that she get in some kind of condo or something, a building where you got security that got to buzz people in and stuff like that. Or get permissions. You got to sign in to go see somebody and all of this stuff. And you got to walk past cameras and all. This is what she needs. This is what she needs. Not something that and I understand she want a pool and all of this other stuff. But they have buildings where they have pools too. They do. But she really needs some privacy. She really do. She need that. Because if she moves somewhere else and she's still doing the same thing she's doing right now, her address is still going to get out. It's still going to get out. And she's still putting her life in danger as well as her child. So it's a lot of stuff that she's going to have to grow up and grow into and learn. And all of these random guys that your friends is introducing you to and this and that and that and this. First, you got to decide, is this even your friend? Because from what people are saying, there's a possibility that this female, this sky girl, is not even her friend. And y'all saw what just popped up. So I'm just saying, y'all, it's a lot going on with her. And she needs to be really, 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 really careful about it. But anyway, I just want to give y'all a little rundown of what was going on in Chrisean Rock's world with the new guy. We don't still know if that's the boyfriend or not, but they hold their hands, so it seems like something is brewing. Okay? Do y'all think it's respectful for him to wear a shirt like that and she call herself as... I'm just saying. I know she's not going to be all this Christian goody two-shoe stuff, but it's still a matter of, I'm just saying, principle. Especially if this is what you're calling yourself, you're praying all the time and this and that. I find it odd that the people that's hanging with you got half evil. And I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Because it's like you're putting out a message that you're half good and you half evil too. So if this is the crowd that you're hanging around, people are fond of their own kind. The Bible tells you that, okay? People are fond of their own kind. So, take it how you want to. Okay, y'all? But anyway, like I said, congratulations to her for finally deciding that she's going to even move. Because that's a big step to do. But the thing of it is, don't move and then still do the same thing. Let everybody know where you stay at. Don't move and take somebody with you that you have doubts that you want to take with you in the first place. Okay? And do you really need that big, huge house like that? Do you need all of this attention on you like that? Even if, like I said, you want to go live and stuff like that, go in a room in your house. Everybody don't need to see your whole layout of your house. If somebody came in your house and you're showing the layout, they already know what room to go to. This room, you can head over there in that corner. You can do. It's just, you got some strange people out here with a lot of screws missing. And you have to be careful about everything. Chrisean is a very pretty woman. Okay, y'all? And it's probably a lot of people that watch her that's looking at her to see her faults. To see, how they can get to her and get close to her. and her inner circle, and where she live, where she sleep, and looking around her room when she's showing, going live and all of this stuff. She has to be careful of all of this stuff, y'all. She does. Seriously. So this is the only reason why I jump on here from time to time and say something. I'm not finna be like sugarcoating everything like everybody else. I see so many bloggers that's just, kissing it. Okay, y'all? They're kissing it. Kissing it, y'all. Bend over. Just kissing. Okay, y'all? Just for to get views. But if you really care about her, give her advice. Give her advice if she takes it or not. Give her some advice. Then I see some of the same bloggers saying, y'all, some of the bloggers, they be like, well, I'm talking to her and blah, 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 blah. And then at the same time they saying that they're talking to her, they're saying, make sure Chrisean knows that I said this. Send this to her. Why do people have to send something to her if you're talking to her? It makes no sense. So it just seems like it's a lot of it is just for people's own gain. This is why I have to just like calm down off of this and be like, okay, I'll let a couple things pop up and then I'll talk about it. But I'm not just finna keep going hard. When I feel like it's a message that I need to put out there for her, then I'll do it. I run some numbers if I can help her out. This is my Pisces sister, okay? But all of this, I've never been a type of person to just pucker up, okay? And just, some of it is just it's just too much, okay, y'all? It's too much. Oh, this is even she got to see that it's fake. Even she got to see that some of the stuff that people is posting and doing this is my queen, Chrisean, and you know what I'm saying? Some of it is just overdoing it and it's fake, and it makes you wonder, do you really care, or is it just for views? Okay, y'all? Because she has such a big fan base. Okay? People got mad at me when I said certain things, when I was like, Chrisean, da 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 da, and they got mad. Scratch yourself and get glad. And then I had some true Chrisean Rock fans that came in my comment section, and they was like, I'm all for Chrisean, but you're right. She needs to do this. She needs to do that. These are her true fans. These are the ones that really care for her when they really want to see her win, and they don't want her to see her make mistakes because it's going to hurt them. It's a lot of fans out here that get really hurt when certain celebrities, something happened to them and stuff like that. I had people coming to my page saying, can you do the numbers on this person because, I'm feeling like something might happen to him and I'm worried about him. People was coming to me for Chris Brown, all kind of stuff. But this is what they are. When people love somebody and they, kind of somewhat obsessed with them, some of them. But some of them just love hard, some of them, okay? But some of them got some screws missing too. So you gotta, know the difference between them, okay, y'all? You have to. Because it's the same thing with the blogs. The same thing. Same thing. I never want to change up for anything. This is one thing that, I try to keep on that same, I don't care how big the channel gets or whatever. I still want to be the same as when I first started off. Because I can't stand to see people change with money. Because it just makes it look like it just wasn't about nothing in the first place. Stuff just go to some people's heads. So, it is what it is, y'all. But like I said, I'm wishing the best for her. I really am. I'm wishing the best for her baby. It's hard being a single parent. Okay? And then young on top of that. And then you can't depend, on some of your family because some of them that you don't get along with and stuff like that. So it's hard when you're on your own trying to do stuff, by yourself. So it is. So I try to offer advice because I done been through some things that she's went through. So I try to you know what I'm saying, y'all? Try to steer her in the right direction. That's it. And that's all. Okay? But wasting money this is not the day and age to be wasting no money. It's a lot going on with our government and all of this stuff. So you have to be careful. I got to a point where I would spend stuff on stuff I didn't even need. I'll buy something and then never use it, and I started thinking about what am I doing? What am I doing? So this is what I just want her to, pay attention. You do not have to keep up with everything that Blueface taunts you and say, oh, tell your boyfriend, just go get you a Rolls Royce so you can see some stars. Yeah, you and Jaden seeing some stars. Y'all gonna probably be seeing some stars when y'all get put out too. Because y'all ain't gonna be able to keep up with all them bills that y'all accumulating from all the shopping. Okay? And y'all can see all the stars y'all like. But it is not that serious for her to try to keep up with everything he's doing, even if she got it like that. So what? You don't have to keep up with what he's doing, especially if you're trying to cut ties with him in that way. Let him do him. Who cares if him and Jaden is doing whatever it is that they're doing? Do you, boo boo? You do not have to, follow in his footsteps about everything that he's doing, and your guy don't have to either. Whoever you decide to be with, they don't have to buy the same. Cause he said, "Oh, you don't got a rollie. Your guy don't got no rollie." That don't mean he got to go buy one. This is a part of growing up and letting kids be kids, because that's what Blueface act like, a child. So just because he do it don't mean you have to do it too. You truly do not have to do that too. But anyway, y'all, I want to just jump out off of here, and I'm gonna say good night to y'all. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and thanks so much for watching. Peace.